Hi, I'm Dar.
And I'm Ted.
And we're the Part-Time Pundits, a show that focuses on the aesthetics of football, everything from kits to boots to posters and marketing the beautiful game. Right, time to talk about what has been sitting on the table this whole time. Some people say bad luck to put shoes on the table, but you know, I think with these, no way.
Yeah, I was going to say, not these haven't been worn, so it's okay, right?
Yeah, I think it's totally fine. But look, I mean, these are a beautiful pair of boots, and you know, go ahead, tell the story.
Okay, so I mean, what I love about these, well, obviously these were the Predator FGs from 2018.
Okay.
Right? And these were kind of the revival of the Predator. I think what kind of sparked this new revolution, and you'll see kind of the campaigns these days. The new Predators have got the little spikes and these beautiful kind of pink and black colors, like, you know, kind of shining through. You got Paul Pogba behind it, you know, kind of the face of the Predator. I think he was also part of this campaign as well. But what I loved about this is that the Predator had kind of disappeared for some time, and Adidas revived it with these kind of
let's have a look at that.
Really nice kind of this really nice, first of all, aesthetic. I love this kind of outer skin that they've brought in, the control skin, as they call it.
I'm glad they've kept it, honestly. I mean, you know, part of the original Predators from 1994 had this element, you know, and that has stayed for, you know, more than 20 years now.
I'll never forget, actually, when FIFA was first released, you know, FIFA 94, and then they had that as, you know, on the hoarding in the background. Then, of course, the boot itself had these massive kind of like, what do they call them? The swerve spots, or whatever they were called.
Beautiful pair of boots.
Yeah,
really nice.
Yeah, no, I love them. I just love the aesthetic. You know, I've never really been a fan of the no lace kind of look and feel. And I think you had a bit to say about that.
I've never played in boots that don't have laces. You know, I'm a big fan of old school stub boots. I like the Copper Mundials. I like the Puma Kings. Gorgeous. You know, gorgeous boots with a real sort of old school aesthetic. And when these come out, you know, they look a bit like slippers. You know, like slip-on Vans or slip-on shoes. And like, how am I meant to get these to fit properly? And what would ball control be like in these? You know, I mean, it looks absolutely alien to me, but I can imagine on the pitch they'd be super light.
Yep.
Really easy to control the ball, and then striking the ball, you've got an uninterrupted face here. You know,
that's the thing, mate. These are kind of efficient and, you know, streamlined as they look. So they do feel extremely comfortable on.
Ankle brace as well. I mean, up here, that's been going on, I think, since, you know, early 2000s. Maybe around then. I think was it the Hypervenom that came out that did that first? Maybe there were Nike boots, but you know, this has become a staple, I think, in boots nowadays. With the raised ankle brace. Yeah, and the kind of chassis on the bottom is quite stiff as well, so you don't get that kind of extra bend. It is they're meant to make you go fast. Exactly. You know, so to speak. So no, very comfortable to wear, and it's just a great looking boot overall. I love the aesthetic of it. I mean, aesthetics is a big part of, you know, plays a big part in definitely what you and I like about football. So I think, you know, just kind of seeing that as it stands is just gorgeous. And like you said, you've never worn them, right? I mean, you've kept these on the shelf in their lovely presentation box here. I've worn the Predators before, and not necessarily these specific ones, but I have worn Predators before, and you know, just fell in love with them. Yeah. Again, they just fit right. For me, it's always been Adidas boots. You know, I've had the Predators in the late 90s. I had the Predators in the early 2000s, and then I shifted away from Predators to a different kind of Adidas boot. But they've always been the nicest fitting ones for me. You know, Nike were always too narrow or always too bulky at times, but for me, it's always been Adidas. You know. See, I made the switch. I was always a Copa Mundial fan. Loved them. Played with them for many years, and then I think was it mid 90s, 94, 95 when the Tiempos came out. True. I begged my mum and my mum's sister, so my auntie, to kind of buy me a pair, and I'll be forever grateful because she did. And it was my birthday or something. Yeah. Loved wearing them, and then kind of went on this tangent wearing Nike Tiempos for many years, and then kind of switched back to Adidas after some time, but still love the aesthetics behind the Nike boots. The only thing is that they were extremely narrow. They just didn't fit my foot. Yep. You know, they're a particular type of boot, you know, especially the mercurials and kind of that speed range. Exactly. But yeah, in the end, you know,
I'm a sucker for a good-looking boot at the end of the day, no matter who makes it.
Keep them on the shelf, you know.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, they're worth putting out on display.
You mentioned the box. The box,
is
I mean,
fantastic.
that, you know, kind of, it pops open like that, and, you know, the boots just kind of present themselves.
Would sit here, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
that looks absolutely amazing.
You know, with the nice, the gorgeous Predator logo. I think that there, you know, I'll never forget it. You know, when I saw it back in the mid '90s, you know, it looked predatory. I mean, it was just mean. Yeah. You know, as a football boot, that had never been done before. So it definitely was a game changer. That's what I loved about it. And you know, nice little saying here: I follow my instincts, I lead, I dominate. So I mean, you know, everything about this is just, you know, predatory.
Exactly. No, I love it.
Yeah.
Great. If you've got any favorite boots that you'd like to see on the show, or like to see us talk about, just let us know. We're happy to review it. We'll be reviewing some other boots in other episodes that we've received, ones that we like as well. But, you know, comment below and let us know your favorite boot style. So that's all we've got time for today, unfortunately. Thanks for tuning in to this latest episode of the show. Hope you've enjoyed our review of the Predator boots, and I hope you keep watching all of our other episodes as well.
Don't forget to subscribe and like, and leave your comments below. And if there's anything you'd like us to review in the future, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Cheers.